Good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday, December 24th. Merry Christmas Eve. One more day until Christmas. So some of you all, I'm looking for a pen as I scan the room. Some of you all have probably already started your Christmas holiday. Congratulations, you made it. I am a full-time hospice on-call nurse and a part-time reseller, and this is a ship with me. I have 3 items going out that sold yesterday, Monday the 23rd, so we'll talk about those and I'll show you what sold. And yeah, that's it. So I hope everyone's holiday is bright and you get deserved time off and rest and you feel loved this holiday season. So let's get started. I had 2 eBay sales and 1 Facebook Marketplace. So I'm going to show you the Facebook Marketplace first. It is going to go out in this 12 by 15 poly. I got to get this done. I did schedule a USPS pickup and I have my little postal guy a treat bag that I need. I've been meaning to give it to him, but I just hadn't done it yet. So I went through my closet a couple weeks ago and pulled out some things that I no longer really want. And this is a vintage pair of overalls. These were pretty big on me, but I kept them to paint in when we were redoing our house to get ready to sell it. Sorry, I just noticed it's a pair of vintage Key Imperial overalls. They're size 42, 32s. They're totally distressed. They have paint, they have stains on them. Sometimes people like it distressed. So I just showed as much pictures as I could, and I ended up selling them on Facebook Marketplace for me to ship, and they sold for $25 plus shipping. So it was a rather great sale, actually. I don't have a cost of goods. I did thrift these. I can't remember exactly where I thrifted them, but I definitely thrifted them, and so I don't have a cost of goods on them. But my net profit after fees and shipping was $22.67. So I'm pretty happy with that. I just decided, I hadn't worn them since I moved. I was only wearing them, they were size 42 men's. So I was only wearing them to paint in and to do like outside chores at our previous house. So I have another pair too that I listed that haven't sold yet. Anytime I find old vintage overalls, I buy them unless they are totally wrecked. As long as the straps work and everything is still, in working order on them, you could use like grunge, Y2K, it kind of has that look. So I just made me a Nespresso. Do you guys have a Nespresso machine? We do, and it's not because I'm super bougie, it's because I thrifted it. And I just happened to roll into a thrift store the day that they were putting a new Nespresso machine out. And they're expensive machines. So I packaged it in some shipping paper, and it's gonna be in this 12 by 15. I already have the label on it. And that was a great net profit. So everything I'm selling right now, I'm just considering it as I'm paying my student loans off with. And that is my goal in September, to get those paid, because I have another bill I want to get to and get it paid off as soon as possible. my student loan payment is $156 a month. So not super cheap, but not bad compared to what these kids have to pay now that come out of college. And yes, I call them kids because I'm old enough to be your mother if you're in that age. You're not a kid anymore, but you're a kid to me. So it's because my son just graduated college. So I know student loans just aren't as great as they used to be with the low interest rates. I was going to try and close this with a sticker, but there we go. I got it. Okay. So I'm going to put a sticker on this just to make sure because it looks a little janky, but it is going out. It's going to go out today. Thank goodness. And put all my trash over here. Okay. The 2 eBay items that I had sell yesterday was, this did not end up being as good as I wanted it to be, but I'm okay with that. And it's because I took an offer and I lost money on shipping. It's one of the risks you take when you do flat rate shipping. And that's the one thing I would suggest to new resellers. Everyone has their own shipping strategy. I have done flat rate shipping for years. There are a few things I will do calculated shipping on. Sometimes I feel like flat rate shipping really does help the buyer out, especially if you keep it rather, low, but not to where it's going to hurt you. I should have done calculated on these because they were heavy, but the one good thing is I got these at the Kansas City Ben's trip. My sister and I went to the Goodwill outlet for a weekend. I got it 11.1 through 11.3. My cost of goods on the shoes from the Goodwill outlet was $3.37. I posted them, I think, for $24, I think. I received an offer of $18 plus shipping. I lost about $4 on my shipping because of where it's going to. And that's why I say on items like this that are pretty heavy, just do calculated shipping. So my net profit was $6.17. I could have made, $4 more, but I lost it. I am going to send these Ground Advantage. I looked, it was the cheapest. I was thinking maybe UPS would be a little bit cheaper, and I'm going to go by there today. So I thought, well, if it's UPS, if it's the cheapest, then that's the way I'll go. But okay, I'm going to wait to tape it until I'm done, but I'm just shipping it in a reused Amazon box. And then my last item is going to go out in this 10x13 poly. This was an eBay item as well. I've had this for a little bit. I already put it in the little Ziploc bag, but it is a Volcom new with tag insulated lunch bag with handle. There's the little Volcom. I got this at my local pallet place. It was in one of the pallets they had. It was still there on Dollar Day, which I really couldn't believe. Volcom is kind of that skater brand. So I thought it would sell a lot quicker than it did, but that's okay. I sold this once and the buyer never paid. So it went back because I already had it packaged and everything in a 10x13 with a Halloween sticker on it, ready to ship out, but the buyer never paid. So then it went back into my inventory. I relisted it. This sold for $10.99. They did use a 15% off coupon that I have right now. They saved $1.65. My net profit was only $6.41, but I'm very happy that it sold and it is now, and they paid, and it's going out the door. So get this out. And tomorrow is Christmas. I do work tonight, my full-time job. I came off at 8 a.m. this morning. I start again at 5 p.m. today and cover until 8 a.m. I do it all again tomorrow and Thursday. So I am on shift this week. My goal is to get at least 5 items posted today. I've got a few errands I have to run just to finish up some Christmas thing. Leave it to me, December 24th, here I am. But I actually have GiveSpot. It's just, you know, when you have GiveSpot and you think, I could get one more thing for that one person. And so I am gonna go to a local thrift store, because those gifts that I got were all thrifted. So I don't want to go outside of that. I just decided this year, my nieces and nephews all got thrifted items from all of us. We did that in our family for fun and to save the environment. And, you know, the kids, they only play with toys for so long and then they're over them. And so we just decided, let's do that this year. Save some money. Well, I went ahead and I got like my sisters and my sister-in-law, my brother. I got them thrifted items as well. And my brother's pile is pretty short compared. So I think I'm going to just stop at a local store and see if I can just see something for him. If I can't, it'll be okay. But anyway, so that's what I've got going on today. I hope you all are getting your Christmases done and you're just enjoying the time with your family and friends. And I will catch you later.